Hello again, folks. How we doing? Well, I know what all yins are thinking this time of year. You're thinking about gardening. I know I am. So Earl and I called him on our tin can phone line, and he said, well, heck, why don't we just devote an entire show to gardening? And I said, well, Earl, you are a genius. So then I'm like, okay, well, we'll meet you over at your place and we'll plant just a tree. So, well, that sounds just great to me. And he's like, okay, well, I'll meet you right out there. So here it is, the time we decided on, and where is Earl? Who knows? So I'm gonna go march right over to his house and see what he's doing. Well, here we are at Earl's house. A fine little quaint cottage, if you ask me. Now let's see what the heck he's doing in there. I know Miss Muffet's out of town again. Earl! You in there? Well, there you are. What time is it? Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, just like I told you to meet. Man, it sure is. Now, Earl, I wonder if you can tell the viewers what realtor you used to find this nice house.
Well, it was a really good realtor I found at this town, way about 5 miles from here. It was Miller and Neller Realtors. Oh, man.
Miller and Neller?
Miller and Neller.
Oh, wow.
It's this lady. She sort of talks. She's like, whoa, whoa. She's always doing that. I don't know what it is.
She's always doing her business.
Yeah, she's a, whoa, business. I mean, I don't know what it is.
Me neither. Well, so anyway, now that we got the house out of the way, you know what? I'm sorry, Earl, I must admit. I was a little upset with you for not showing up on time.
Well, that's understandable.
But I have a confession to make to you, Earl.
What's that?
I forgot my shovel.
Don't you worry. I've got plenty of tools in this here house.
Well, I knew you'd come through, Earl. Why don't you go ahead and go back in and start handing them out?
All right, I'll get them out to you. Well, here you go. There's a shovel for you.
Gotta have a shovel if we're gonna plant a tree. That's what my mama always said. Now, my mama, you know, we've discussed my mama before. She's not quite as smart as Earl's mama. That's why Earl has a shovel and I don't, I reckon.
There's a snow shovel, just in case it starts snowing while we're out there.
Exactly. Earl knows what he's talking about.
There's a little devil stick, so just in case he gets in the way.
Never know what's gonna happen.
There you go. There's a pick.
Yep, a little pitchfork, you know. Shovel that hay in case we get in the way.
There's a hatchet for you.
All right. Well, it even has a sheath to it.
Cut our sapling down.
Okay.
There's a shovel for me.
All right. Earl's just a little guy.
There's a sledgehammer.
Yep, gotta pound them shovels into the ground.
There's a hockey stick.
Hockey stick? You know, gotta get rid of them dandelions and whatnot.
There's a chimney sweep.
Chimney sweep? Now, Earl, get real. What are we ever gonna use a chimney sweep? Why do you even have a chimney sweep?
Well, you know Miss Muffet.
Well,
she's always wanted one, so she thinks if she gets one, then she'll get a chimney.
Well,
she's got a lot toward.
She's got a lot of logic behind her. Nothing else you could use it to clean your nose out with for now, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
There's a hoe.
A hoe, yes. A gardener's tool.
There's the end to a broom.
Okay, into a broom.
There's a pick.
Yeah, nothing like a pickaxe to get you going in the gardening season.
And finally, there's soccer ball.
Okay.
Yeah. Just in case we meet some kitties along the way.
That's right.
There's my...
There we go.
sash.
So, basically, I believe we've got about half the tools you might need in the garden. So, Earl, why don't you tell us what we're going to be doing today?
Well, we're going to be taking our shovels and our pick and our broom and stuff, and we're going to go out and cut ourselves a sapling. We're going to plant it, dig it a hole, put it in there, and watch it grow.
Sounds like a plan to me. We ready to get going?
We are ready.
Okie dokie.
Let's get going.
You know, you never can be afraid of the Grim Reaper, because you've got the handy folks at the new Skanky Workshop with their own little sickle, you know? We are the best whenever it comes to all your Grim Reaping needs. Boo. I love to play that game. Alright, well, here we are.
Got our tree right here. What kind of tree is this, Andy?
Well, I believe it's a weeping willow.
A weeping willow.
Yes, sir.
That looks about right.
I mean, you see it crying?
Yeah.
Well, you know why it's going to be crying? Because we're going to be taking a hatchet to it.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Cutting ourselves off a little sapling. So, whenever you go to choose the sapling, what are you looking for, Earl?
Well, you're looking for something without leaves, because that means it's starting now, alright? You don't want it to be dead. Something about like this. Whoopsie there. Alright, that one must have been dead.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, well, this one's a big one. Let's see if we can't just come back on here.
I'll give it a tug while you do that.
Alright. So you just want to take your hatchet and you start a-whacking and a-whacking.
Just like your hammer.
And whacking.
There you go. Got your nice sapling right here. This is a nice piece of sapling.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say we're ready to plant.
I would too.
Alrighty.
Ready to get going?
I'm ready to get going.
Alrighty then.
Boo! Oh man.
How's it going?
Here we are.
Well, the sun's up. Looking a little weird today. I don't know what's up with it, but here we are anyways. We're going to walk over and we're going to get ready on our sapling. We're going to go and plant it.
Yep, going to pick a nice piece of land. Then we're going to use this here chimney sweep to clear it off. So let's get started. Okay, so here we go. We got our chimney sweep and we got us some ground. Problem is, it's filled with all this grass.
That is some nice ground.
Well, you know, the problem with grass is, well, it wants to fight the tree and not really work with the tree. So we're going to take it and we're going to sweep it. So you want to get a good start off here, and you want to plant your chimney sweep down, and then you pull her back, and then you push her forward, and pull her back, and push her forward. Oh, man. Wow.
I think that's just one of the safety features so you don't break your arm or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right. The chimney sweep folks are smart folks. So anyway, well, I think that's clear enough.
Alright. Now, what you're going to want to do, get your sledgehammer out of that way. Whoa, man, that is heavy. Then you're going to want to take your pick. This is a pick. And you're just going to want to go like this. And raise it up over your head. Whoa. Don't let it goose you. Oh my gosh. And just whack. And then it's sort of like a ground breaking ceremony.
You know what that pickaxe reminds me of, Earl? That song I used to sing as a kid. I think it went, I've been working on the railroad.
I think I heard that song.
Yeah, that was
all the live long day.
Man, that just almost brings a tear to my eye.
You need a handkerchief?
Nah, it's okay.
All right. So, now, you want to get your shovel. I got your shovel over here.
All right, thank you. Well, actually, why don't we take that pickaxe and draw out a little square so we can know where we're going here?
That sounds like a good idea.
Alright. So that's a nice start.
I hope the owner of this land doesn't mind us digging up his grass.
Yeah, but you know what you gotta remember is, here in about 10 years or so, he's gonna have himself a beautiful tree.
And he's gonna have the satisfaction of knowing Earl and Andy built it.
That's right.
Well, they planted it.
Can't really build trees now. So your next step is you want to take your shovel. And you take your shovel and then you just put it right into the ground where you made your square with your pickaxe. And then you want to step on it. Oh man, this is some good dirt.
If it is too hard, you can take your sledgehammer and just start whacking.
So there we have it, good, and I think that's good. That's that. All right.
Sorry, I just get a little carried away. It's so much fun.
So then you want to start and you just kind of lean forward like that. And then you want to take it out to the field. So there's our first scoop.
Mind if I take a try?
Why don't you go for that, Earl?
I like the mini shovel.
That's right.
I don't like to do the sledgehammer way. This is the way I like to do it. You just sort of step on it and you jump. And then you rock it just like that.
Well, that was a nice scoop there. So the way I see it, we've got about 6 inches of hole here, and we probably need about 6 feet of hole. So
we're just about there. Let's keep digging. Well, we got our hole dug. It's a pretty big one. It took us a long time, but we got it dug.
Yeah. I had to, perspire a little bit, but whenever you're planting a tree, it lasts for ages, and you can spare no expense.
I like to say, my mom always used to say, a tree is the ticket to the future.
Man, Earl, once again, I am amazed with your mom.
Well, she is a smart cookie. My dad said, always plant the tree into the ground.
There's a lot of similarities that I seem to have between your mother and your father.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I think it's something.
I think it's probably because they have the same parents.
They do?
Well, yeah. Doesn't everybody's mom and dad have the same mom and dad?
I guess now that I think of it, I mean, yours are, and my cousin, Malcolm, he is, and Stephanie, and Sue, and Mark, Paco, well,
The list goes on and on, really.
yeah, that's true.
So what's the next step?
Well, I guess we'll have to plant our tree.
Okay.
So we'll see you then. All right. Well, we're getting ready to plant our tree. So,
we're going to need these shovels for a bit. Well, I don't know if we want to do that because we will need them.
That's true.
But anyway.
Oh, no.
We know we can't go to Menards to get one.
No kidding, those little...
Oh, well, now, don't want to upset you, Earl.
Sorry. I get a little upset.
Okay.
Now, this hole may look a little smaller than what we just dug. It's just an optical illusion. This is pretty big. Well, what are we going to do now, Andy?
Well, I figure we better take some of the dirt that we threw clear over there in the field and fill up the hole around the tree.
All right. Grab some of this. Like that?
Like that.
All right. Take a little more. Put it right in there. A little more.
You know, it's always a good idea to throw an extra corn cob in there for good luck.
You probably don't know what my mama said about that, do you?
I don't imagine I do, Earl.
Well, I don't quite remember. I don't even know if she said something, but I thought she might have.
Yeah, seems to me your mom, even though she was smart, she liked to talk a lot.
Yeah, well, when she got a hold of the bottle, you know, she talked an awful lot.
That's right. You know, reminds me of that woman. She was a realtor, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. I think I bought her my house off of her.
That's right. Well,
Mrs. Miller?
Yeah, Miller.
That's what. Man, she got a hold of the bottle like every hour.
No kidding.
On the hour.
I mean, she kept it in that bottom right drawer of her desk.
Yeah, I mean, I was in her office one time, and I was in there for a pretty long time because we had to do a lot of signing of papers and stuff. But her watch went off every hour, and then she had to go back in the back room, and every time
she had a phone call.
Yeah, and every time she came back, I don't know, she was a little topsy, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, anyway, back to the nature.
Back to the tree.
Okay.
All right.
So we need some more dirt, basically.
Oh, we'll take some of this. All right.
Okay.
Here's some dirt. Oh, that's not dirt.
Well, there we go. We got ourselves a self-supporting tree.
Man, it's weeping just like the mama was.
That's right. Now all we need, I believe, is some water. Like I was saying, some water, a little sunlight, and time.
Thanks, cameraman.
Man, he's a nice guy. So anyway, now that we've got everything ready to go, you just have to sit back, relax, and watch it prosper.
So, well, we've got her, we've been watching her, and she's been shooting up like a tree. Whoa, she is a tree.
Well, my goodness. Well, this is about, well, wow, it's a tree.
Man, I remember, makes me cry. I remember when she was just a little sapling.
Man, she's come a long way. She looks just about like her mama did.
Yeah, she's a pretty old thing. I'm sorry.
Why don't we go ahead and show? All right.
Well, we got our tree planted.
We decided to come back to the workshop and celebrate.
Yep. So we're celebrating, having a little party here.
We're a little worn out after the day's work.
Yeah, so we're not going to party too hard. We're not going to party hardy, if you know what I mean.
I believe I'm going to go get me a glass of Kool-Aid.
All right. We'll do that.
I'll go ahead and pick you up one too, Earl.
All right.
You know, we look out for each other.
You bet.
I mean, you know, we've been together here, what? You know, we've done, 2.5 episodes or so.
Yeah, we've been for a long time.
So, way back before then,
we were.
And I used to beat you up all the time. Remember that? That was fun.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, anyway, I'm really sorry. I'll be right back.
Man, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. Boy! I still got the touch. Oh no, the battery went dead.
Wait a minute, what is going on here? I went to go run and get a glass of Kool-Aid and I come back and this both happened.
Who? Is that you?
Well, me, it's Earl's cousin, you.
Sniff it.
You see, folks, Earl's cousin Hugh was born with a little defect. You know, he can't really talk much, so we're just gonna have a nice little visit with him.
Well, how's it going? How's it been? Good, good.
Yeah.
So, have you learned sign language yet? What's that mean? Alright.
Duh.
Blink once if it means yes. I didn't.
No.
Bang once if it means yes. I forgot. He's hard of hearing too.
Blink once if it means yes.
Alright. What about no? Alright, we're making progress. Well, it's been good seeing you. Man, it's good to see him again. Yeah, I haven't seen him since my family came over with the Irish.
That's right. You know, we were talking about that on that St. Patty's Day show, right?
And that was a good show.
Oh, boy, what is going on? Hey, you?
I thought I told you.
We're going to have to go lock them up here.
All right.
Man, I tell you that you never know what you's going to be doing. So anyway, as we were saying, last time you saw you was whenever they came over from Ireland, right?
Right. That was probably, I think I said it was 130 years ago.
Right.
It was a pretty long time ago.
That radish famine, I think it
Yeah.
was. Well, you know, we've been going a long way since the radishes. I mean, we've got ourselves a tree out there.
You bet. And it's a fine weeping willow.
It sure is. I mean, I tell you, there is no real guess on how long that tree's going to last you. I mean,
But, you know, I bet it's going to be a friend for life.
that's right. Well, you know, once again, time to say farewell once again to our faithful viewers.
You bet. Well, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.